Alright, so it's time to step back into the world of VR once again. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nick, and this is an early gameplay demo of Transference, a game developed by Ubisoft. Kind of stars Elijah Wood, or he's been the main spokesperson for the game thus far. And I will check back with you guys after this intro.
First, thank you so much for all the invaluable experiences we had while working together. I have taken our research, and the research of the greats and the ancients, and I have found the key. It was right there in front of us the entire time. All it took was the willingness to see it and to use it. And now I have unlocked the door. The ability to take an entire cognitive system from this world and breathe it into a perfect virtual space. True one-to-one consciousness replication. Vita Eterna. My family and I will be relocating now, but we look forward to seeing you very soon. I have so much to show you.
Alright, so let's just get dropped right into this world right here. Like literally, we get rendered in. So, VR. If you guys have been following the channel, you guys know that I've been pretty outspoken in the past of what I dislike, what I like about VR. So I'm not going to really get into that. That is something that I've already talked about. I'm just going to talk about my impressions of the game Transference, this game that I got to play. This was actually the very first time that this game was capturable. You could play a demo of it before, but you couldn't do any direct capture of the game. And it was, I'd say, an okay time. It's pretty much the typical walking simulator game that most VR games are based around. You kind of are more in it for the atmosphere rather than the typical super sexy high render graphics and the intuitive crisp controls that you find in more traditionally based games. And this knocking is just getting out of control. It was like beating into my head when I was playing it. So it was about a 15-minute demo. I was playing with an Oculus kit, from what I could tell, and this game is being released for PlayStation VR as well, and I got to talk to the developers a tiny bit, and you will be able to play this game without a VR kit. You just play it like a traditional game, but they did emphasize that it was built from the ground up to keep in mind for a VR experience. So once again, as all things VR, the game's not going to look as great as modern day games, and the controls are going to be fairly simplistic, but it was still an experience the entire way through. I only had a couple of instances as this door knocker is like having a spasm right now. This game is all about like finding things that are out of place, or like moving it, jumping back between the two different worlds and stuff like that. But anyways, so it has the same controls as most VR games have, fairly simplistic, but it was still fun. I still had an experience. I didn't have the greatest time in the world, but it was still an experience nonetheless. So when this game does come out, I most likely could, because I personally have not bought a VR kit, either a Vive, an Oculus, or a PlayStation VR kit, but I may play it just from the perspective of just a typical game without the VR kit and with the traditional controller. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you. The demo wasn't that long, so I really couldn't get too far into it, and by the time I started to pick up, as most demos do in the industry, it kind of just ended by the time it actually got good. So enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Let me know your thoughts below, and I will see you guys next time. Right? As always, have a wonderful day.
You have one new message. Guys, it's Mom. I'm gonna be a little late today at the studio. Benny, I think you're gonna like the song I'm writing. There's a part I'm writing just for you. It goes like this. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Happy birthday to you. I've been a lousy father. What'd you wish for?
Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
What did you shh?
Raymond, leave him alone.
Lousy husband too. That's my gift to you. To us.
Like it here. I'm by myself. I don't know what to do. Daddy? Daddy? What's going on? Dad? Are you there? Mayday! Mayday! Tell me what to do. Please. Please answer me. Hey, do you read me? Over. Big Ben the Rayman? Over. There's something here. Something scary. It's Big Ben! Benjamin! Over. Can you hear me? Daddy! It's me, Ben! Tell me what to do. Please. Big Ben the Rayman? Over. There's something here. Something scary. Daddy! It's me, Ben! I don't know what to do. Please answer me. What is that, Ben? What's going on? Can you hear me? I'm by myself. It's Big Ben! Benjamin! Over. Mayday! Mayday! Daddy? Daddy? Dad? Are you there? Hey, do you read me? Over. I don't like it here. Mayday! Mayday! Daddy? Daddy? Daddy! It's me, Ben! Dad? Are you there? I don't know what to do.
Now to sports. Boston goes into Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals with a one-game lead over Philly. Go Bruins! This is WSBT-FM, Greater Boston's home of the hits. Now for sports. Boston goes into Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. 3, 5, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 5, 2, 7, 6, 5, 4, 6.
Benjamin! Can you hear me? Ben!
Dad! It's me, Benji!
Benji, is that
Your
you?
son! Is that...
Dad? Are you with Benji? Benji. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Dad? Daddy? Is that you?
I'm here, Benji. It's so good to hear your voice. Oh, God.
Dad, I'm scared! There's something here with me!
Stay calm, Ben. Now listen. Meet me at the garage.
Dad! It's coming!
Go to the garage, Ben. Get out of there now.
Dad!